we're back with more Zula Ilath-Pal.
Blows bitter cold in this place.
And we are going on a vacation.
I go to Wicklow, of course. It's a rocky, harsh place in the middle of nowhere. But it's very popular recently. I can't imagine why. I can take you there for 25 gold. Let's get going while the tide is good. Oh, and I have a book you can read on the journey, if you like. Might tell you a bit about the place.
Let's take a look. Oof. It's daylight. Well, that's kind of annoying. Doubly so, because I missed my slot for praying.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
You know what? Screw this. Well, I want general options, I think. Alright, let's just put no sun damage. That way we can do things.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times.
Okay. Let's bring everybody here and let's do some role-playing probably. Oh.
Well, this place is dainty. The morning ocean mist feels nice, though.
Dainty is one word here. Quaint if we're flattering, suspicious if the bread smells too fresh. I'll take the miss though. It hides how ridiculous I look carrying a fork as a sidearm.
Let's start with practicals. Fresh water, a notice board, if they have one, and whoever passes for a reef. If they fish at dawn, someone will have seen strangers or lights on the headland.
Wicklow is small, yes, but small places keep sharp eyes. Cesargo will ask at the nets and the smokehouse. If anyone came ashore at night, fishers smelled them before sunrise.
Your knife dissolved mid-air. Either you are tired, or the hum here disagrees with your binding.
Plenty of mushrooms,
You are
though.
quite the tour guide, aren't you? I have seen so much traveling at your side.
And I guess we shall explore.
What visions shall behold my sight today? I wonder.
Nah, he won't go in.
The air is nice here, so crisp and welcoming.
None of these are businesses right now. It doesn't look like it. This mod author really liked the mushrooms.
There's a half-sunken ship along the coast. Perhaps we should investigate.
Half-sunken ships are where sensible people find tetanus. Also ledgers, contraband, and the occasional very angry crab. I vote yes with a long stick and a longer story for the locals if it's theirs.
Agreed, but measured. We go at low talk and high caution. I want a rope line to shore.
Low
I send a
talk?
ward over the hull seam, and no fire, near soaked pitch. If we see offerings or a painted mark, we back off and ask first.
Jezalgo will take the bow first and listen. If what groans wrong or the tide pulls, we do not play hero. Also, these mushrooms suggest recent damp shade and rot. Good for stew, bad for footing.
If the wreck hums, you will not hear it from the surf.
Oh, that's odd.
Hi there.
I am an officer of the Imperial Navy. I was sent to investigate the disappearance of a merchant vessel belonging to the East Empire Company. It appears that the crew have vanished in the meantime. It may be that we need to charge them with negligence for the loss of the ship. The villagers tell me the tides are strong, they may have been swept out to sea. But as I can't swim, I am certainly not going out there to look.
Okay. Nothing else? Nothing else. Oh, except a sneeze coming up. All the role-playing on this vacation.
gold, ingots, and Rumorin was right, some skooma.
Ha! Cesargo's nose did not lie. That sweet stingy skooma. Keep it sealed, Archmage, and let Cesargo mark the great stamp and glass weight before anyone gets curious.
Pud, quick work. Set the skooma on the tar, please. Cork up, no tilting. I want the seal impression maker's sand, and any resin smell logged before we move it. Rumorin, you get your little victory lap for being right, but keep your hands off the corks.
I was going to only caress the label, not the cork. But since we're being professional, I'll read the stamp, note the glass flaws, and pretend I don't know what brand pairs best with bad decisions. Archmage, anything else glittering down there or just contraband and pocket money?
The bottles sing in a thin register. Not aged, curried.
Nothing else but seaweed. A skooma is odd. It looks paler than normal.
Pale usually means a sloppy cut or an adulterant. Do not open it. Set one in the shade and one in the sun for 2 minutes. If the meniscus clouds unevenly, we're looking at lye or juniper salt stretch. I'll take a wax lift of the seal and a thread of the resin from the cork.
Cesargo smells paper glue and cheap resin. Not moon sugar proud, this is stock trash. Archmage, tilt the bottle just so. Yes, stop. See this streak? That is not clean sugar oil. Cesargo will not wait. If it is light by a finger, someone stole the soul and left the shine.
All right, let's move on.
May you have some? It was quite recent, really. A couple of weeks ago. No more, I think. Not that unusual.
I'm not regaining any stamina.
Swift handling. How can I assist? Take a look.
Well, that helps a lot for weight. Oh, whoops. I mean, I don't know what this is even for.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. It was quite recent, really. A couple of weeks ago. No more, I think. Not that unusual. May you... Oh, cheerful name, but I can't say I'm feeling too cheerful. I'd be more cheerful if Striff would talk to me for once. Can you try persuade her? Looking bright. I've heard that if you sit under an apple tree, it can give you bright ideas. Too bad you can't get them this far north.
So much to do, so little time.
I was debating doing some role-playing with, but decided against it.
May you
Hello,
have
how
some.
are you?
Woo-ha! He's odious. He stands around in the middle of nowhere all day, does no work, and expects the world to love him. Tell him I refuse. Nice day.
Oh, nice to see. I can't believe she said that. Doesn't she know anything about farming? Go try again. She must have been thinking of somebody else.
Need something? Take a look.
Shipwrecks are quite fun, really. Good to dive on.
Okay, that's quite the voice change.
To be empty, though.
What did I just see? Was it a butterfly or something?
All right. I have 2 sisters, that will be why. We live together, but don't really get on that well.
Oh, I was seeing Umbra's flames. I don't see a way into the treasure room.
Where to next?
Okay. Well, I guess that's like, I can't complain, because some mods would just leave that going forever until you find the right NPC. May as well check out Empty Store. But it's really hard to explore without a proper map. Yep, it's empty.
So Wick is the dock and Low is the village, quaint indeed. Seems the villagers all hate each other as well. Sounds like an ideal small village.
Ah, Wick for the whispers and Low for the low blows. Nothing says hospitality like a village feud over whose goat looked at whose cart wrong. If they hate each other this much, we'll have no trouble buying silence, so long as we don't buy from both sides at once.
Ideal only if you want 30 versions of the same story, and none of them true. We keep to the work. Document the wreck, log the contraband, and file our findings with whoever actually owns the shoreline. Then we let the feuds be feuds.
Nice to see you. I've not made a mistake. How could I? There's only one person as stupid here as a pineapple on a pizza. Tell him to stop bothering me.
Each other, we walk between. Cesargo will ask the net Mendes about pale bottles and who buys resin by the crate. If they spit at Wick, then Wick is where the skooma goes.
Let's not forget we are here to relax, so it might be fun to join the feuds. I'm sure I could afford to buy huge swaths of land on this island. My own personal fiefdom.
Tempting as it is to crown you Duchess of Pineapple and petty grievances buying a feud just means you inherit all the cousins. And their knives. Let's keep our fiefdom ambitions to a snug booth to pies and a view of the water.
Relaxation does not include litigating property lines on an island that can't agree on whose shadow belongs to whom. If you must spend, by goodwill, nets repaired, system cleaned, a roof patched, under the museum's name.
Are
Why
you
charity
sure
travels further
she
than a
said
deed?
that? That can't be right. I've heard pineapple goes great on pizza. Perhaps a I have a rare rock warbler egg. Try giving her that from me.
Tide asks no bribes. Also, Striff shall smells of guilt. Pineapple or no, Jezargo will find who pricked his pride.
Where are said miners?
Nice day. It was quite recent, really. A couple of weeks ago. No more, I think. Not that unusual.
Well, this should give us a good view of the island, at the very least. Is that a bunny that Kine wants me to kill? At the very least did.
Such is the power of the written word.
I wonder what it would take to make a patch to connect this to Beyond Reach.
Nice to see you. You could help me? I lost a stone key that I found years ago. It doesn't seem to unlock anything, but it's quite exotic looking. I carry it with me when I work the mine. Bit of a good luck charm. I must have lost it in there. You couldn't try and find it for me, could you?
Have a good day now. So much to do, so little time.
So far, not that impressed with this quest mod, but still worth sticking through. I mean, overall, it's like I feel bad for kind of judging, because it's like, yeah, there's some really insanely good quest mods like Dakota, like Vigilant. I should probably say something by another author, but I'm missing. Oh, Legacy of the Dragonborn. Whoop.
Looking
Good day,
bright.
Sarah.
I must look, but if you are noticing, I still need to go fishing today as well. We've had nothing to eat today, and tomorrow will be the same if I don't. Actually, could you go fishing for me? My boat is the one on the right near the well, on the north coast of the island. I'd really appreciate it.
Nice day.
May you have sun.
Hello. Where to next?
All right.
Hi there.
Nice to see you.
Okay. I wonder if this is actually going to use the fishing mechanic. No, doesn't use the actual fishing mechanic. No. Just spam this. I don't see what's supposed to be done here. No trap door. Is there somebody on this tiny island?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Wow, I did not notice that person.
Yes?
I am Gurza Whaletooth, formerly of Ulcinium. Now I've been here on this Malakath forsaken rock for 2 months since my boat was wrecked. Though I suppose I have no other place to call home at present, so perhaps it's better than nothing. That is very kind of you, but before you make any offers you should hear more of my story. I am disgraced. I don't want to bring that upon you also. I lived in Ulcinium in High Rock. We orcs are very proud of our crafting and smithing of weapons and armor, but this didn't suit me. I prefer the subtler science of alchemy. I was forced to marry a warrior. He was a brute, and I ended up killing him with the poison I'd made. I was forced to flee. I stole a small boat and set sail. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a sailor. There was a storm, and I was stranded here. If you're certain my past won't cause any problems, very well. It's been a long time since I've had a place to call home. Many thanks. Lead the way.
Need something?
Did you know that Blisterwort and Blue Dartwing can make a health potion?
May you have son. Thank you so much for the help with the fish, and as for the orc, go and speak to Adaya. I heard he has an empty shop, and perhaps he can help.
How is your day
Greetings.
going? It happened a couple of weeks ago. I remember thinking that Bevis seemed a little too interested in it. Maybe he had a delivery due or something?
All right. We got an orc. But something has also come up, so I am going to save, and that will be it for this stream. A very short stream, but I'm honestly kind of curious how it will do on YouTube. But as far as this mod goes thus far, clearly, if you're going to do a quest mod, there needs to be, or like a new land mod, there needs to be a quest that encourages somebody to go to it. Like in Falskar, I think is it? Or Wormster, they both have a quest that leads you to going to those new lands. So that not having that definitely is a knock in its favor. And it also just makes kind of directionless. Like, I understand that some people really do like to explore, but there's also not a lot to explore. And the fact that this is the map is a thing. That is just kind of a thing. But nonetheless, that is where I shall end things for now.